And welcome back to another round of Stationeers. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I think this one is going to be more of a mining video due to the fact that we need to get copper so that we can get a tool printer so we can help our heater here heat this place up a little bit more because we don't have any road flares, and that's pretty much what's going to kill that battery, is this thing constantly trying to heat up. Now it is 19 degrees. We're trying to get to 24 to 26. So it is getting there. Actually, no, it's 16 degrees. We're trying to get to 24 to 26, but it's like, it's going real slow. And I might up that, actually, I might down that to 108 again, just because of the fact that I might want to start getting a cross section going. I also want to get another filter system and move out and get some hydrogen so that I can work on building this up because the welder's going to go out soon. And yeah, we just need to start making things more bigger and better. And yeah, it's just with us only having 5 copper, um, yeah, it's not going to be great. So we need to do some mining. And let's replace you, so we get you at 100%. You're at 100%, but we need to make sure that we put the tracker in this time, because we don't want to go out without the tracker. Now I'm going to wait for that to get to 100, and I'm going to put it in there because I'm going to go out and fill up this whole thing. I do want to make sure that I have a full water can this time. And yeah, so you're now 100%. Let's go. Now the one good thing is, while I am away, this is still going to try to work. So that's a good thing. And now I should... Yep, there we go. Oh, hey. I somehow forgot an iron sheet. We'll put it in there. You look like a good direction to go. Now we want copper more than any of the other ones. We also want... Just want to put you guys right there. Yeah, we want copper more than a lot of the others. We also want gold. Iron's good too, but let's look for a copper first. Also probably should refill our ores. Or not our ores, but our volatiles and oxides. We should refill that up. Are your iron? Yep, your iron. Your iron. Your cobalt. You look like copper. Your gold. Well, on oxide or volatile. You're one piece of copper. Now I could go around and see if it's under there, but I'm gonna go for the easier stuff right now. And that's nice. Oh, you're silicon. I was told in another comment to maybe look at getting the mining glasses with the penetrating radar. That might be something I'll look into. I've actually never used the mining glasses. Don't have like very far in-game stuff. I usually just do the beginning. That's how come the base one I kind of know how I'm doing. But after the beginning, once we get into further stuff, I've never actually gone that far. So I'm going to be learning as I go on later stuff. One thing I am looking forward to eventually using, because I have yet to use it, is the big mining rig. You just put it down, hook up some power, and it just starts drilling ores. But I want to get things kind of set up first. Time to almost have the light on. Trying to save as much energy as possible due to the fact that I want to make sure that I'm not going to waste my entire power supply out and about. But it's getting that time of day. This is actually turning out to be a good copper patch. Now the worst thing that could happen is while I'm out and about doing this, a storm comes up. Not so much about the fact that I'll get lost because I have the tracker on, but because the fact that the holes that you make, or the regular random holes in the surface, if you happen to fall into them and get pushed by the wind, it could push you hard enough to break your suit. Well, I still have the duct tape on me. And nobody wants that. And I don't think it's going to be out any further. I may have to go down. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go down one. And let's go down one. And like I said in the past one, there is a mod that you can make to where every time you mine one, you get 50. That's great and all for filming purposes and go fast, but it doesn't really show a person what they are actually going to go through. And if you're watching this to see the evolution of someone's base, if I were to just to go 50 and you're like, oh, okay, well I can just do what he did, I'm kind of lying to you, and I don't like the fact that I would be lying to a person on that. So that's the reason why I don't edit out the mining, because I want you to know that, yeah, you're gonna have to go mining for stuff. But I also put up the little time break so you'll hopefully not have to sit through the whole mining thing if you don't want to. But it's always good too, because you never know, you might see a funny bit. Of course, I'll probably mark it too if I happen to mine myself into a cavern, what you can do. Mine myself into a cavern, or mine myself into a giant hole myself that I built. This actually turned out to be really good. So far I got 3 stacks and a half of copper in this spot. So this is actually turning into be a really good copper location. Probably gonna mine it all out though. But I do want to see what happens if you dig further down. Oh, there's some right there. And look at that. Boom, even more. I just happened to see it in the little cavern. Or not cavern, little crevice. Cavern versus crevice. And there's another one right there, but I want to see if there's some more around it. I think this is going to be it. I think this is the last piece. We'll go down one more layer in this hole and see if anything pops up. Now, it might be good to carry the ground penetrating radar with me and have the tracker kit with me while I'm doing this, but it would take up slots. And since I don't have any other mining belts on me, I don't want to do that. Now, there is something that I saw. I do consider it a bit of an exploit, but there is something you can do, and I'm not gonna do it because I consider it an exploit, and I'm not gonna do that one because yeah. But there is something where I've seen, and eventually I think they're gonna fix it. They're gonna nerf it because yeah. But you can put a emergency backpack inside your backpack. And inside that emergency backpack, you can fit another one, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So you literally could have unlimited spaces. And that's why I consider it a bit of an exploit because of the fact that, yeah, the mining belts, I can have 6, 7 mining belts going through, but they take up a thing, and I could have mining belts in that, and I can then fill them all with ores, but I can't make an infinite amount. Now that's a big hole. Okay, of course, the base is going to be right through that. So we're going to go through this. And we'll do that so that I can put some distance between that. But, yeah, I consider that an exploit that I'm not going to, quote unquote, take advantage of. Just because, one, hopefully someday that will get nerfed and canceled out, but two, it, it defeats the immersion part of the game. Oh, hey, gold. Now, I'm not sure if I dug this hole already. It does look like one of my digs, but we'll see. I think it is one of mine, though. I have a feeling this was like, oh, I'm digging for gold. Oh, I filled up. Can't take any more. Okay, let's go home. Probably one of those instances. I really do wish there was a faster miner. Like, you could just go through and mine a lot faster, or one that with the ores, like when you mine the ores, it fills up more. Like you get more ores out of this node. Now, I know there's a like an MK2, but from what I understand, it's just heat purposes because you get it on Venus to keep it from melting. I don't know if it actually does better on the ore part. Well, got a full stack of gold. Hey, look, we're going down. Down, down. Number one with a bullet. Sorry. Little songs pop into my head every now and then while I'm doing stuff. Oh, wow, look at that. Nice. This is such a good pull. Wow, look at that. And this is why you kinda don't just dig the one spot, you kinda go around. But I'm actually digging right on the spots because I just want to get them. Okay, let's open this up some. More gold. Even more gold. Oh, this is turning out to be a good cave. I'll get 2 stacks out of this, hopefully. Oh, no. Did I just jinx myself? I think I did. Daylight's coming. I've really been at this for that long? Oh, hey, another one. Come on, just a couple more. I'm hoping to get a full 2 stacks out of this. I don't think I got any more in this one. Oh, there's a hole here. No, I think it's done. Uh, mm. Let's use the jetpack and just see if we can get any more. I doubt it. I think this is empty. Just in case. No. No more golden than their hills. Yeah, it's done. Not bad. Almost a full 2 stacks. Okay. Move you up. There's iron. We have a good amount of iron. There's a lot of silicone right there, I think. I think that's silicone. Are you silicone or are you oxide? You're silicone. Let's just go ahead and get this. I know I passed that one back there, but might as well see if we can pick up as much as possible out of this. And now we got a good stack here. Doesn't hurt to have it. Now another thing I need to make is an ore hold. Because eventually what I plan on doing is do that thing with the that thing with the thing. I forget what it's called. Yeah. The thing with the thing. Mining belts. Putting a whole bunch of mining belts on and just filling them up one after another. Do I want to fill up on silicone? Yeah, I don't see why getting one more stack of silicone wouldn't be a bad idea. But, getting mining belts and doing like a full mining montage, and that one I would have to make a montage to where I just literally spent the whole like episode sped up, super sped up, of going out and filling up all belts. I would not make anyone sit through that. That'd just be torture. It's like, okay, come on. Because that's gonna be. If you think about it, I haven't even filled up this one all the way. Now, yeah, I am being a little bit more picky with my ores. there's that one back there. Oh, that's copper. This is copper. But I'm being a little more picky with my ores. So, understandably, I'm not filling it up as fast as I could. But still, I mean, we've gone probably 20-ish minutes, give or take, of me just mining. And having people sit through just that for that times what I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different or 7 more slots filling up all that. That'd be nuts. Man, this is a good. It's gonna be a good hole for copper. And then that's kind of what we need. I mean, we had plenty of iron. I will go get more iron on the way back. I think I'm gonna fill this one up to maybe a full stack if I can manage it, and then we'll go iron hunting for the last 3 spots, plus that one little bit of gold that we need. Base is back that way. Let's go this way. Shut off the drill. Now the one good thing is, while we're doing this, we're not just sitting around the base waiting for it to warm up. We're actually going out and doing things. Downside is, I don't know if it's actually running out of power or not. I don't know if my 9 total, well, 8.5 solar panels are actually doing the job I've set out to make them do. It should, but I like to make sure of things before I move on to the next thing, but I don't want to just sit there and do that. And normally I have road flares to help heat up the base faster, but that's not there. What are you? Are you iron? I think you're iron. I believe you are iron. Alright, well, let's go ahead and always mine the higher ground first so that you don't have to try to jump up later. Make sure there is no more up there. And I think after this though, we're heading back. This should hopefully get us 3 stacks, I hope. I hope there'll be enough to get us 3 stacks. I hope. And just one of those ones that doesn't take much to fill up and do a full stack. But there's already 1 stack, and we got like what, 5 or 6 nodes. And actually, I believe that's it. Yep, that's all. Wow. Ooh. But are you? You be iron too. Now, hold on a second. There's a hole here. We're just randomly mining right now. I just wanted to make sure that underneath that hole, or underneath that area, wasn't a giant hole. But the hole is actually on this side. And let's get rid of those outshoots so you don't accidentally jet up into them. Nothing's worse than jetting up and hitting like one little particle because you didn't get rid of the edges. Oh, here's some. Hey, there's some more. Yay, we found the rest of it. Okay. 26. One of the worst things that could happen is while in that hole, or while flying, period, a storm happens. Now, the storms usually come at sundown. So I'm not sure if I have to be worried of a storm during this one. Actually, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about a storm, because the sun's pretty much going bye-bye. Base is back that way. Let's start heading back. We're at 29 of our final stack of iron. We should hopefully run over an iron patch on the way home. Not guaranteed, but hopefully. Oxide? I thought I saw an iron patch over here, but apparently not. And I see it way in the distance over there. Hey! Oh wow, I think I started mining this already. Okay. I see it. There's a little red flicker right there. That's what I'm seeing. Which is interesting that I can see that little red flicker, even though the hills happen to be in the way. Lots of little red flickers. Yay! Oh, it's orange too. Oh, look, all the green. Yay! I think we found a base. We did. Okay. Something else I want to do right now. It's also nighttime. And actually, I can't. Let's drop you. Put you up. Let's go. And do so what we're doing is we're dropping the temperature in here. Now eventually these will turn around, and at that time that they turn around, I should start closing up the ones that I put in, because that will then that'll then be the closest to the lowest temperature that it can be. So we're just waiting a couple minutes. Negative 66 is actually really good. Huh. Can I not fit past you yet? Thought I'd be able to fit past it. Whee! Okay. We're gonna go with negative 75. Because I want to do some other things. And that's it. Geronimo, okay. So, I want to do something else. I want to automate that smelter. So we're going to work on that too. I want to get an automation going with this smelter. This is not its final home, but I want to get it to where I can just put stuff in. I can go. There was also a thing of me thinking about doing it to where I could just put a container drop off here. It picks up and just tosses it through and then tosses the ingots out on this side. I was thinking about doing that. But there's a whole lot of stuff I want to do. And then there's what I can do. Now, we know for a fact that the sun is coming up soon. So, let's empty these out. And I believe it needs to be in that hand. 2, 2, 2. We don't have a cold room, and we don't have a gas mix set up just yet. That is coming. Right now, we're just going to trying to get the temperatures up. Okay. Before the sun comes up. Okay, next, silicon. One of the next hardest ones to get done. Yeah, hydration's critical. Let's not worry about that right now. Oh! Oopsie. Ingot. Okay. Copper time. Oops. Can I put you back in here? I can. Sweet. We've got a full 30-ish minutes of me doing mining. And now smelting. Yay! And there's a full stack of 300. Now I can do up to 5, and after 5 it makes a whole new stack. Now, since I don't need you guys right away, let's put you guys back. Ooh. Ah. No. That would be a bad idea. Oh, crap. Sun's coming up, so... Okay. I need to find out what that ratio is right now. Idea. Very risky though. Alright, let's replace some stuff real quickly. Yeah. Oh, I now remember what I was going for. I was wanting the atmo. There you are. Okay, now here's the risky part that I was talking about. Okay, got 2 more volatiles. Okay, what do you have in here? So we have 82 to our so I just need a little more H2 because I have a 9 to 5 and it will combust. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Let's blow ourselves up. What do you say? Okay, so we really need to fix that so that we don't do that anymore. We need to get a gas mix going on. We need to yeah, we just need to make sure that we don't ever have to hand mix our oxides and volatiles anymore because we're getting close to getting too comfortable and gonna blow ourselves up. It's coming. So let's work on doing some other things real fast. So I want to get that tool. Oh hey, are we at 20? Oh, we're pretty much actually there. So we don't necessarily need the toolkit, except for the fact of, getting the mining belts and stuff. But where are you, potatoes? Now, I only do this for right now with just one, because if for some odd reason this dies, I have the rest in there and I can kind of figure out what's going on to fix it. But it looks good. So this one will give us 3, and then I'll plant those 3. Those 3 will give us 6, so I'll replant, or actually those 3 will give us 9, so then I'll replant that and replant all those, and then boom, there we go. We got our potatoes up and running. So that is that. Um, Wow. For once, I'm actually saying that I'm gonna need more iron. Oh boy. So I want to make the tool manufacturer. Just so I have it. Nothing more than vanity right now. But our whole thing is now done. And because I did make a plant, we're starting to build a bow too. And our water is at 22. Our CO2 is at 20. Our regular air is at 23.9, so it's still working on filling up just a little bit. 42% of that. But there we go. And eventually what will happen is the CO2 will start turning into oxygen. It will filter through and out. And what I could do is also hook up an oxygen tank to that and start getting oxygen. It's still just on the edge, that's why it's turning on and off, just because it's such a bigger room. Same thing will happen when it starts to get hot. It will then turn on this one, which will slowly turn on and off. Cool. And done. Toolkit. Oh, I just thought about something. My welder is going to make X. X damages those. Wait a second. What makes plastic sheets anyways? What do you need? Oh, you need silicone for that. So good thing. I don't think I have. Oh, actually, I have some plastic sheets still left. I have more plastic sheets than iron sheets, so. Yeah, I just thought about that. Was not thinking about that beforehand. Oh man, I gotta get rid of that. Could No, if I drop it, it's gonna just sit there. As I could drop the portable scrubber, put a X in it. It's not gonna be much. It's gonna be minuscule. So what I need steel sheets, cable, and I believe plastic. That'll be minuscule. Let's do this. Come on. There we go. And now this is what I was talking about. We have a little bit of hydrogen, a little bit of oxygen, a little bit of X in here. Now, what I could do is I could turn this on and just start pulling it all out. I could. But what I'm going to do actually is turn this down. So now this will start pulling, this will start pushing, and what will happen is it will push and cycle. I believe it will start pushing even though this is up against it. I believe. We'll see here in a sec. Because it will take a second for that to come all the way around. Like over here, if I go over here, it's still at 10. Yeah, good. It cycles through. Okay. So eventually that will clear up this X. It will go away. Like it was never there. That's the good thing. Downside is it will take a long time. But I want to have that in here. So, yeah. Now, I didn't hook this up. I realized that when going over. So, microwave doesn't turn on. So I still got to hook that up. But we'll get to that eventually. Now, what can you do in the tool? Well, in the tool, there's glasses, there's suits, there's more mining belts, night vision, which is kind of interesting. You have the chem lights, you have the dirt canister, which I'm not exactly sure what that needs. You have a fire extinguisher, which is great if you overheat your base or you kind of mix hydrogen in with oxygen. You have road flares, which is what I originally wanted it for, to heat it up, but right now, I mean, doing pretty good. And you have your spray bottles. You have a train manipulator, that's interesting, never messed with that. Igniter? Kind of interested in about that. Arc welder, which is great because it replaces the welding torch. It uses a battery though, so just make sure you have batteries. We have the mining drill. Remote detonator, no. I think you get the mining drill Mark II if you put a Mark II case on this. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the start stuff that you get. Not bad. And of course a basketball. I would really like a golf ball and club so I can, put a little putt-putt thing up here. But hey, I'll take what I can get. Space pack. I wonder what that does. But anyways, that's that. Okay, so focus on. Actually, that's it for this episode. So next episode we'll work on other things, but that's gonna be it for this episode. Um, so let's go ahead and start putting all of our stuff away. You know, clean up our toys before we're done, type deal. So if you liked what you saw during this one, I'm sorry this one was more of a mining episode. Not many people care for those. But if you did like what you saw during this one, please do me a favor, hit that like button. It does help get these videos out. It also makes it to where I actually know whether or not you appreciate what I'm doing with just showing these. Hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along. Other than that, you have a good day, and I will see you all next time.